got a president saying we're going to be the 51st state. Not like that. Why would I be any kind of encouraging on that? That's just the silliest thing I've heard out of any president in my life. So no, I'm not okay with the Americans right now.
I think there's people in the U.S. that would boo the U.S. anthem at the moment, so I don't think that it's like specifically like so rude for Canadians to do it.
I would expect the fans in Boston to probably retaliate by some hefty booing of their own. But again, like, you know, in my opinion, right, like, yeah, there's a little bit of political background to it, but also, like, it's sport, and so it's kind of a time to just have some fun and not take it too seriously.
Well, good damn afternoon, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Give me a follow on X at @green_Jericho, and make sure you give me a follow on Instagram at JGTalk2. Like and subscribe. So you may or may not have heard, but Canada, America's foreskin, it was the hockey all-star game, and I believe it is. I'm not, I don't know much about that, but the American team went up there to Canada. They were having a game, and you heard right there, the Canadian fans started booing in the middle of the national anthem. You little maple syrup drinking sons of bitches. So how do I feel about it? Well, I mean, yeah, you don't like it. You know, like when somebody's disrespectful like that. And I don't care that they're booing us. Like, who gives a shit about Canada? How does the saying go? A lion doesn't concern himself with the opinions of sheep. Like, Canada, you just grab the lining of our pocket. No, you put your finger on our belt loop and you follow us around the prison yard, okay? And when we feel like using your mouth, we'll do that. Until then, keep it shut. If we want your opinion, we'll give it to you. So you follow us around, you tie your little red and white maple leaf shirt into a knot in the front, and you put your dainty little finger, your little Justin Trudeau finger, you hook it on our belt loop, and you follow us around. And when we decide to go in your Canadian mouth, we'll let you know. You're America's cock holster. And you heard that guy. They're all pissed off because Trump's talking about making it in the 51st state. Now, is he just talking some shit, being Trump? Because Trump's going to Trump. All right, that's for sure. The sun's going to rise in the east. It's going to set in the west. Water's wet. Fire's hot. And Trump is going to Trump. So is he just doing that? Is he just being Trumpian? Or is this going to come to fruition? Because he has a way of doing that. He has a way of saying something, floating an idea, and then next thing you know, that shit happens. Wouldn't that be crazy? If Canada became our 51st state. Oh my God. And what's her name? Justin Castro, that half Canadian, half Cuban love child, he was there. And at first, when they started booing, he was probably like, "Ew, are they booing me? I told you I wasn't going to be here much longer." And then he figured out, oh shit, they're booing the national anthem. He's like, "Whew, what did I thought they were booing about something I did. I haven't done nothing." So Justin was like, Justine, whatever. He was very relieved when he found out the crowd wasn't booing him. But I think it's disrespectful to boo during somebody's national anthem, yes. But it's Canada. Canada booing us is like if you walked into the living room and your kids just start going, boo. Are you going to care? You're going to be like, oh my God, kids don't boo me. No, you tell them to shut up and you send them to their room. So Canada, go to your room. Go to your room, take a hunk of moose jerky and a quart of maple syrup and go to your room and think about what you did. Think about what you did at that hockey game. And then here's the red, white, and blue cherry on top. The American team, they got into 3 fights in the first 9 seconds. We're going to knock those Canadian chiclets out of your mouth. I think it's some of the coolest shit Now, most hockey players don't have their front teeth. Well, we took out some of those Canadian chicklets last night. 3 fights in the first 9 seconds, and then America went on to whoop their ass 3-1. Those of you who are fans of baseball or soccer or something like that, you know how good of a whooping that is. That's where you take them around. You took them around the woodshed. Tore that ass up. Perfect. I mean, who gives a shit? It's Canada. They're no threat. They belong to us. Canada, you ever see, it's like if you have a kid in your neighborhood, or maybe it was you, maybe you were this kid in the neighborhood who has an older brother who's really tough, who can fight, who has a reputation. So they don't have to worry about shit because they got their older brother. They got their cool older brother with the cool car and the cool girl and the cool friends, and he can fight and he plays football or whatever. That's your brother. You're riding his coattails. You are under the protection of his reputation. That's what Canada is. You're under the protection of our reputation. We are the cool older brother who's always right there to keep you safe. So you can get a little mouthy sometimes. That's all right. It's Canada. When people say that, oh, how do you feel, American? It's Canada. They don't know what they're talking about. What a stupid way to say that word. Anyway, what do you guys think of Boot Canada giving us the boo during our national anthem? Does it ruffle your feathers? Does it burn your biscuits? Or do you understand they're just a little upset? Daddy's home. Tariffs are going out. Orders being restored. And, you know, children, they're not big on change. They don't take the change very well. It takes some time. Pretty soon, they'll fall in line. They'll realize this is how things are. And if we decide that you are going to be our 51st state, well, that's exactly what you're going to do. Because 80% of your economy depends on us. We're your number one customer. Your number one customer. America, your number one customer for Canada. So if we decide to make you our 51st state, that's what you're going to do. You're going to go out, you're going to take down, you're going to take down those Canadian flags, fold them up, put them away, and hoist the stars and bars. If we decide, we'll let you know. Be on the lookout. Check your inbox. Maybe you didn't get it. Check your spam box, because we will let you know when we decide when you will become our 51st state. Run to the comments, people. What do you think? What do you think about the 51st state idea? Do you think Trump's just trumping? Or do you think there might be some truth to that? Do you think that in the near future, we might have to welcome a 51st state into the fold? I don't know. That's why I'm meeting you in the comments. But you know how it goes. At the end of these videos, we do a little good gun. That's when I highlight a story where an American is flexing their Second Amendment muscle and doing what needs to be done to the bad guy. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. I'm out.
The incident happened last night around 8:30 near 107th Avenue and Indian School Road. Phoenix police say when they got there, they found the 51-year-old suspect with several gunshot wounds. They say he was taken to the hospital where he later died. The homeowner was questioned and is not facing any charges at this time.